Allah make them realize that, inshallah.
Ameen. Inshallah.
Ameen. Okay, my dear sisters. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين ومن والاه. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين آمين آمين. Don't forget, sisters, to recite Surah Al-Kahf.
Yes.
And also to offer salawat to Rasulullah as much as you can. Today is Friday.
Yes.
Allah Azza wa Jal loves that. Listen, sisters. There are people sorry. It's a lost case. No matter what you do to them.
Yeah.
You better give them the injection.
Meaning, what do you mean by
Use my approach. The shocking approach. Because they are in coma. You have to shock them. It's nice what you did. That is for someone who knows nothing. Someone who has been produced in London and Paris and and sent to you to rule you, and say, a Muslim, to say Sharia is not, that's a big statement. He may say, I'm sorry, I really don't understand why the boy takes double his sister. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't understand. So I help you to. But when you say the Sharia is unfair, sorry, here you made a judgment. Here I hold you responsible for what you say. Lash at him.
Yeah.
Because he lashed at your religion. He attacked your religion. He thinks you are, So say, sorry. No, don't go and kill him or bite him or I don't know why. But give him.
Jumping over the table.
Yeah. No, because he needs to take a step back. That there are people who will defend the religion.
Yeah.
May Allah make us amongst them. Because look how they believe in something and they use it. We believe in Allah and His Messenger, but we don't stand up for it.
Maybe she should say, we have murderers, we have rapists, we have robbers, we have, all the hooligans. That does not mean that we stop common law.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Use like that. These people, you have to also say, I beg to differ, and here is why. The Sharia is perfect, like what you said. But, sorry, you are in danger. Please say it. If you keep saying this, do you know that, because Yawm al-Qiyamah he will tell you, do you know what he will say? Ya Allah, where is Aisha? Bring me Aisha. She saw me making all those mistakes, she never corrected me. You see people?
Yeah.
People, I told you the example yesterday, parable. If you tell people, please come join us for lunch, they may say no. Okay, they say no, and they go away. Later on, when they know what was the menu, they say, why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't insist on me? If you told me that there was durian and this and that, I would have come. Actually, they didn't want to come in the first place. But they will find any excuse to make you look bad. Same thing on the Day of Judgment. Sisters, Allah command us, says, tell them you are wrong. I'm not using this is not Sheikh Zoubir's approach, it's the Quran's approach. Many times Allah says, tell them you are wrong. What did Allah say to Musa when he went to Fir'aun? Tell Fir'aun, O Musa, that I see you absolutely wrong. He didn't say, well, I don't need to offend him. When it came to truth, when he said, I am your highest God, he says, you're wrong here. So you need to tell people you're wrong. All of us, sisters. Otherwise, people will never see the wrong. I'm sorry, here you're wrong. The Sharia is perfect. This and this and this and this. You need to go and learn the deen. You are in big danger. Bye. Let them. Wallahi al-Azim, I did this with a lot of Americans. They became Muslim. Because this is the truth. You cannot be more polite than Allah and His Messenger. No one can be. So, just make sure you don't offend people deliberately, but you say the truth. Say the truth. Speak the truth. Speak your mind and speak what we are learning, sisters.
So I will just say, if you keep denying...
Yes. No, if you keep saying this, that the Sharia is unfair, that the Quran the Quran and Sunnah are not compatible to our time, then you know what you are saying? You're saying that Allah doesn't know the future, didn't know the future, that there will be change of things and this and that. And that, sorry, here you have committed an act of kufr. Please go make tawbah. here, I'm not going to take the sword and chop your head off right now, maybe in the future, but now I'm telling you, go make tawbah, go make ghusl and make your shahada again, because you have committed apostasy. Because we don't know what apostasy means, sisters. We think only someone saying, okay, I am no more Muslim, bye.
Yeah.
There are words, if a person says, remember in Surah At-Tawbah, Allah says, two hypocrites were making fun of certain verses. Yeah. And one of the youngest Sahaba, Anas bin Malik radiallahu anh, heard them. So he went to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam straight. And he said, "O Messenger of Allah, I heard these two people who from the Ansar, but they are hypocrites." Hold on, but no one knew. So they are Sahaba. Careful. They are Muslim like you and me, right?
Yes.
They are your friends who used to study with you in school. And you found them, a reunion, let's have lunch or the breakfast or whatever, right? And this is my husband, this is my wife, okay. Then you find out. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went and verified. He said, you two, were you saying so and so? They said, yeah, oh Messenger of Allah, we were just joking. We were just kidding. You know what Allah says? He revealed the verse, قُلْ أَبِاللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ وَرَسُولِهِ كُنْتُمْ تَسْتَهْزِئُونَ. Say, O Muhammad, were you mocking Allah, His ayahs, the Quran, and His messenger? قَدْ كَفَرْتُمْ. You have become kafir. قَدْ كَفَرْتُمْ. You have become kafir. Surah Tawbah, I will share with you this verse very soon. So, these were just joking. They were not like saying, no, I don't think Sharia is compatible today for...
Oh, may Allah forgive me, I didn't say that.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. But please, sisters, there is a price to enter Jannah. If you really want first class in paradise, speak the truth and defend your religion. And I really admire non-Muslims who stand up for their principles. Although I don't agree with them, but I admire what they do. They do stand up. You know Rachel Corrie? May Allah have mercy on her. Remember her?
Who?
Rachel Corrie, who was killed by the Israelis when they passed. That lady, subhanAllah, she's an American young girl and she was defending the Palestinians. No, what I'm saying is that, look, there are some non-Muslims also who don't share our faith, but they stand up for justice. They stand up for certain principles. We, the Muslims, don't even stand up for our deen. With the little knowledge we know, no problem. I know what you're saying is wrong. That Sahabi, Anas bin Malik, when he didn't know how to answer, he went to the Prophet. Because he's kid, he doesn't know yet. But he knows there is something wrong with these two. So Rasulullah was told that these two were hypocrites. They were not Muslims. They have never been Muslims. So what I'm saying is that there are armies of people like this. Every year they go to London. Every year. And may Allah forgive us, we might be also guilty of doing that, producing this type of minds, who will later on take positions in this company and this company and this ministry and this ministry. And this is why Islam is not advancing. Because people like you and me are housewives. Takbir. Sheikh Zoubir, housewife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to take positions from time to time. Nasreen, study and go and get good position.
In the bus in Sydney, because we were wearing hijab, so there was one guy. I think he's an alcoholic, a drunk actually, because during the day and he looked drunk.
So he saw only you.
He saw only us, and
Mashallah.
he picked on her.
Okay.
And
That's
I
a
was
test.
like,
Let's see.
Like a mother tiger already, but she hold herself up very well to answer.
What did she do?
What did he say?
Because the
If
guy
you
said
did not kick him to the face,
the guy said,
I don't like you.
It's disgraceful that
Alas.
you wear this.
Disgrace?
The guy said,
Disgrace?
it's disgraceful that you wear this. So she laughed at him. She laughed at him and she said, no, it's not disgraceful. This is, so she was like,
oh, you are embarrassing her now.
But basically, she explained to him she didn't treat him like, oh, why you offending me and all that. So she just laughed at him and she said, no, I was, this is my upbringing. I was educated. Nobody brainwashed me to do this. I want to wear this because I feel good and all that. And the moment she said the word upbringing, then the guy actually started pouring his heart out to her. Oh, my upbringing is very bad. I'm
There you go.
adopted. My
That's why you're
adopted
drunk.
parents actually treat
Yeah.
me very well, very badly. So started pouring out. And then by the time he wanted to leave the bus, he was like telling her, "Can we go to the zoo together?"
Maybe he's not drunk after all.
But I was happy with the turning of the event from him, like you're disgraceful, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And you know,
No, this type of people,
I think he's a drunk.
this is
anyway.
different.
Yeah.
No, different. Even if he's wrong,
No.
this is kafir.
Yeah, no, I think he listens to TV. Media.
No,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a victim.
He's just
He's a victim of what he sees.
Yeah.
No problem. But the question, why did he see only you and pick on you?
Yeah.
To do-
That's number
Yes,
one, is a
yes.
test. You know Allah is testing you.
Yes.
Second,
Because of the hijab, no?
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're special. If you were like any other girl there, he wouldn't pick on you.
Yeah.
So, to me, it's very good if someone asks me, why you wear this?
Yeah.
Because I'm special to you. I'm not like anybody else. So you have to say, Alhamdulillah, wow, he noticed my hijab.
Yeah.
Even if he's drunk, or on drugs, or crazy, or
Because
whatever.
The other white people in the bus were listening
Hmm.
to the conversation.
Yeah, da'wah.
And in fact, when I look at the other, older lady, white lady, and then a white guy was sitting next to me, they look very upset with that guy.
Yeah, of course.
They
of
were
course.
like, why are you...
There are
Yeah,
always-
they're
There are
just-
always people who will, even when they don't agree with the way you dress, they say, hey, it's
Yeah.
her freedom.
Yeah,
They know they be next.
Yeah.
They know they be next.
Yeah.
Now, subhanAllah, just yesterday I was reading something that really brought some very strong sense in my mind. There are a lot of people today scaring you, especially the so-called ulama, scaring you from calling others kafir. They say, don't call somebody kafir. Okay. When you say, I am a Muslim, what are you saying in an indirect way?
Not kafir.
Very good. No, I am a Muslim, right?
Yes.
When I say I'm a Muslim and you are not, what does that mean?
Kafir.
That you are kafir, right?
Yes.
Or whoever doesn't agree with my belief is kafir. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in Surah Al-Kafirun? Lakum dinukum waliya din. Meaning, you are different than I. You are different than I. The Christian, when he say, I am a follower of Christ, what does he mean if you are not? Not you are kafir. You don't believe in what he believes. The Buddhist, the Christian. So everybody is exercising actually takfir. Everybody is saying, if you are not what I am, you are kafir. You don't believe in what I believe. So why are we afraid to say I'm a Muslim? Here is the point I'm
But
making.
where did the low self-esteem come from?
Years
even
of
ulama.
colonialism, years of putting people down, years of materialism, armies of, I told you, intellectuals going to the West studying Orientalism and coming, even if they went for engineering or finance, there will be someone who will put those ideas without you paying attention. It's like traveling and getting the virus and coming back. But you didn't pay attention to the virus, but you brought it with you. So what I am saying, sisters, don't be weak. You have to have a strong self-esteem. You have to really like your religion and stand up for it. For anything you believe in.
Yes.
For anything you believe in.
Yeah.
And it should be like what Sister Farina said. You see that tiger in you? And naturally, you defend your children naturally?
Yeah.
Naturally,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
You touch my religion, I will jump on you. Even if you say, so sorry, I didn't mean what you felt. Well, don't come near to my religion. My religion is more important than my kids. Because my religion goes with me to the grave. My kids will just follow me to the grave.
Yes.
Learn this, my sisters. Good. Thank Allah.
Yes.
You are
We
not them.
Muslim.
Look, you were with them, right? You grew up with them, maybe you went to school. But look, Allah chose you. Allah is showing you something through them.
Yeah.
So then now more mercy towards them. That mercy sometimes is like spanking your child.
Yeah.
When you spank him from time to time, what does that mean? That means you love him, otherwise you wouldn't. So sometimes you have to spank your friends when they make these mistakes. Otherwise they tell you, look, you never scolded me or for saying wrong things. I will lash at you, definitely. Especially you made a big statement. You said Sharia laws are unfair. And you generalized. Allah is unfair. The law Sharia comes from God, from His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah is Rahman Rahim, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is Ra'ufun Rahim. Rahmah is always there. Yet look at the West, because most of us studied or we mix with those people. That American, wallahi al-adim, could have learned something from you, because look, Americans are very direct people. Very direct. When they don't like something, they say it in your face. When they like it, they say it in your face. So be direct with them. And don't be, as long as I don't mean to offend you, but sorry, here you brought something very dangerous, and I have to tell you that you're wrong. And tell people, look at them in the eyes and say you're wrong. Go learn.
I guess the Malays especially, not only we don't want to offend people, but we always very apologetic.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to change.
Yeah. So
You need to change. You are very indirect where you're supposed to be direct. Someone wants to marry someone. Why he has to say bunga bunga and the flies and the bees? I want to marry you. Do you want to marry me? Yes, yes. No, no, bye. Why you have to come? Allahu Akbar. Second, don't be apologetic. Very good. You don't have to apologize for example, Sheikh Zoubir said something. I am telling you, please go say this. Don't say, I am very sorry, but I have to tell you what Sheikh Zoubir said. Just say, Sheikh Zoubir said to you this. Don't say, no. Don't. You see what I mean? You are very... Yes, yes.
I was just wondering, okay, like, if people come across us and we haven't like done da'wah, then we kind of will be accountable for
Definitely.
them, right? So, but to what extent does an encounter mean? Like, is it every passerby?
No,
or
doesn't mean I have to invite you to Islam with my tongue all the time. It could be with the way I receive you, I host you, the way I go with you to, somewhere where you need me.
So where the opportunity presents itself,
Yes.
and if you don't take,
If you don't
it's
take,
not like just like random,
yes.
like, oh, I have to like.
Yeah, don't just say, okay, lecture number 1 today is. For example, you go visit you and her go visit someone sick. You just say, see, you pass by a grave. Look. But don't you have to create a subject. Sometimes follow the flow of what goes around you. You are in the bus and someone picks up on your hijab. Just say, my upbringing is not what you think.
The other thing is, I think wearing hijab, at least I see for the girls lah, Sheikh, with attending your classes, inshallah. Sometimes I want to break the little laws over there, when we are over there, like crossing the road when it's not green.
Yeah, no.
Nadia would say to me, Mama, we are wearing hijab, we cannot do this.
True.
I was like, so
Very
many times she remind me, I want to do something. Mama, we wear hijab, we cannot do
Very
this.
true. Very true.
Because
I agree.
she understand that people are looking at us without us.
And now you
realizing.
know why Allah wants you to wear like you are. Because the hijab or the dress, even for the men's dress, even men's dress, tell them when you wear something very close to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam compared to the West, the behavior changes. I'm telling you, the behavior changes. Not all 100%, but even man, when he's wearing like this, he's more like, when people are looking at, I need to be careful what to say, where to sit, how to look. Very important. The dress code is very important.
So what I did, I asked her the difference in their belief between the Catholic and the Orthodox. It seems like there's no difference because both of the religion believe of Trinity, the
God the Son and the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what I did is I asked her, do you know? Because I remember you you did mention in class. I asked her, do you know a Muslim also believe in Mary and Jesus? So she seems to know everything about Muslim, So I quote to her. I told her in our book we have one chapter about Mary, and there's verses where Jesus said that he is the slave of God, and he was sent as a prophet and things, and he will come back. That lady just keep quiet, you know. So I just hope that, I know I'm very weak in, you know,
It's okay, but you have said something very good. Very good.
I just hope Allah will
Open her heart.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Do you know there are so many people you do da'wah to them. You die and they die, but Yawm al-Qiyamah they meet you and they tell you, thank you for saving me. I say, who are you? Say, one day you visited this place and you mentioned something that made me think of it, and I became Muslim because of you. That's why you need to just be like the farmer. Throw your grains and leave them up to Allah Azza wa Jalla. But you have to throw the grains. Don't hold the grains in your hands and die with them. Throw them, let them go. Allah will look after them. Do da'wah.
Your students are conquering the world.
Alhamdulillah, no, I'm sure.
Inshallah.
I am sure. Even this discussion between Aisha and her friends this morning, I'm sure it will bring a lot of...
Last night. I didn't know wisdom.
It's okay. It's okay, sister. You did good. But you see that Allah has chosen you compared to them.
And don't be afraid it will hit you, okay?
That's why when people ask you, how are you? Don't say same as yesterday. Say Alhamdulillah, because the greatest gift Allah has given you, you know what is it? Is safety. That you're safe.
Yes.
You're safe. Your Islam is still with you. You're safe, you're healthy. What do you want more? Oh, I still didn't hit the target 10 million. Allahu Akbar. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Let me tell you, Shia are not Muslims. Period.
Exactly.
Stop.
Exactly.
Look, I
what
hate.
Ustaz La said.
I was like that. I was exactly like that a few years ago. I was very naive. I was saying Shia are also Muslims. They say, Wallahi, you think most of the Muslims are also non-Muslims, the so-called Sunni. When you say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah and say that Salat is not, it's up to me to pray or not. Hudud law, I don't think it's covered. Women shouldn't wear hijab. Then sorry, what is Islam? Allah says, by Allah, you will not attain Iman until you don't question not only the Quran, the Sunnah of the Prophet. My God, we are not just questioning the Sunnah of the Prophet, we are questioning even the Quran. So, what makes the Shia non-Muslims is this. It's not the fact that they don't say La ilaha illallah. They say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. But here is the problem of the Shia. The Shia believe in the following. Can I say, just because I say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, I pray 5 times a day, I give my zakat, I fast my Ramadan, and I do my Hajj, I'm a Muslim? What does it mean La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah? What is Muhammad Rasulullah? That there is no prophet after the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and that no one is fallible after the Prophet. They say that Ali radiallahu anhu, including 11 imams, so 12, are infallible. Ma'soom. This defeats the purpose that Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is the last messenger of God. Last messenger means he's not just the last. It means no prophet after him, no one has isma after him. The second one, yesterday, what did we learn in Sister Jeannie's house? Verse 5, Surah 46. I need to take you there, not tonight, not today. I have to take you to that verse where you can see, if you call upon anyone who is dead, careful, anyone dead,
Yeah.
even if you are Sunni.
Yes.
If you go to graveyard of someone when he's dead,
Yes.
Hassan, Hussein, Sayyidina Ali, Fatima, may Allah be pleased with them, anyone, Habib Noor, Sunni or Shia, if you call upon that, you have committed kufr. You go to the grave of someone and call him.
Shirk.
That is shirk.
Yes.
You cease to, shirk means what? You are no more Muslim. Then you need to make tawbah. So the Shia, their belief is based on the 12 imams, and also that I can call on the dead. Ya Hassan, Ya Hussein.
Yes.
Ya Hassan, Ya Hussein, especially Hussein. And I told you why Hussein, because one of his wives was Persian. And by the way, all the 12 imams, other than Ali radiallahu anhu and Hussein, all the descendants, the 10th, come from her. Where there were 3 more wives. But because they were Arabs, their children are neglected. Sayyidina Hussein radiallahu anhu had children from 3 wives and from another woman, Shanaz. Shanaz, the last princess of Persia. But because the Iranians, it's all game. Another thing, do you accept for your daughter to marry for one night?
No.
Mut'ah. So all this, where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has forbidden the mut'ah.
Yep.
Now we say it's okay. There are other things, sister, of the shirk.
Yep.
When you say Jibreel made mistake, if you say it only one time, Jibreel made mistake.
Yeah,
How about 23 years of mistakes? Wahyu took how long? Instead of coming to Ali, he came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they say. So now, even Jibreel now,
it's wrong.
some Shia say Ali is Allah. Allah came in the form of Ali.
They can't even agree among themselves.
Sheikh, just like us, Sunni, we also have many sections.
No, we don't differ in Aqidah. The moment you differ in Aqidah, you are no more Muslim. We differ in fiqh. You pray like this or like this, you cover your face or not. That is fiqh.
Yeah.
But if I differ with you, for example, we say Ali is supposed to be Rasulullah. Here you are out of Islam.
But my question is, all Shia believe in that 12 imams and...
No,
So
not
they-
all,
they-
but
they have-
but they all agree that Ali is supposed to be the caliph. Big mistake, sister. Big mistakes. No. Don't. Look, the Shia, you don't know them until they are in power. Now, you know why your family are saying, you know why she's saying that they are nice and this and that, don't judge them? Because they are not in power. Wait when they are in power, like in Iraq. Look when America gave power to Iran and Iraq, gave the Shia power, look what they did to the Muslims. They slaughtered them just because your name is Abu Bakr, Aisha, and Umar. If your ID Umar, straight slaughter. What did I do? Because now things have changed. They have the power. Look at Hezbollah in Lebanon. Don't be wrong, sister. Look at what they are doing. The little power in Yemen. Look what they did. Doesn't mean the Saudis are right. Saudis are worse than them. Politically, I'm talking about political. But please do not be naive, sisters.
We're not naive, but how do we counter such?
No, I mean these ladies who tell you that. Huh?
How do you counter this, to your aunties and your uncles who...
Teach them. Because they don't know.
Video.
They don't know. They don't know what I'm teaching them. Do they know that the Shia say Ali is Allah? That the shoes of Sayyidina Hussein is better than the throne of God? Do you know that or not? They say the shoes of Ali, of Hussein, the sandals of Hussein. The blood of Hussein is holier than anything. That's all, na'udhu billah. You have to wake up, people. This is the mistake we did. Wallahi al-azim, we slept too long. Look at, is America going to hit Iran?
No.
If Khomeini was true Muslim, do you think they will let him come to power?
No.
Saddam Hussein just started a little Islamization of the army. They brought death to him.
Yep.
The true Islam is Sunni Islam. And you cannot put Shia and Sunnah. You do that, already you lost. You don't compare Shia and Sunnah. There is no Shia. You are either Muslim, you make, enter the tashahud. Make shahada and you are one of us. No, accept me as I am. No, sorry. If I accept you as you are, then I have to accept the other sects. Then there is no deen. The deen is gone. There is only one deen. Quran and Sunnah. Anything else, sorry. And when I say Quran and Sunnah, I don't mean Saudi Arabia and this and that. Nonsense. Quran and Sunnah, the way Allah Azza wa Jalla revealed it to us. No one represents Islam today. No government. So you have to represent it in yourself, in your family. Teach them the Quran and Sunnah, the way Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam received it. This is the beauty of Islam and the power of Islam. Yes, sister.
Sheikh, what does Hazrat mean? Quite often they refer
Hazrat, the Ajam, like Pakistanis, Indians, and you, non-Arabs, they say Hazrat out of respect. Hazrat is like
Right?
Sayyidina, no?
like Sayyidina,
Oh,
like
like
Sayyidina.
Sayyid. If we see Hazrat, does that automatically mean...
If we say Hazrat,
If
no,
we see...
not necessarily.
Because sometimes it's very hard to websites and things, you know, like if you're...
Here is how you detect the Shia website or not. They never mention the Sahaba. Nicely. They mention only 3 or 4 Sahaba. Only 3 or 4 Sahaba. Abu Bakr, they never say radiyallahu anhu. They curse on in their salat, sister. Allahumma al'an Aisha, Allah na'udhu billah. That's what they say. May Allah curse Aisha, may Allah curse Abu Bakr, may Allah... In their salat. In our qunut, what do we say? Allahumma hdina fi man hadayt. Ya Allah, guide us among those who... Subhanallah, look at us and look at them. So please stop saying that the Shia are not Muslims. And it's worse than marrying a Jew or Christian. Don't do that. Sorry, the truth must be said like this. We were all naive. 2003, Allah wanted to show us. Look at them. They came up and started killing Muslims for no reason. They are nice as long as they are under you. When they are on top of you, they will show you how nice they are. That's why they should never be given power. Look at the hypocrisy of the West. Everybody say, I'm going to hit Iran, I'm going to hit Iran, I'm going to hit Iran. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Hezbollah, Hezbollah, Hezbollah. Show me one terrorist who is Shia. Yalla, give me one name. Give me one Shia who was taken to Guantanamo by Americans. All Sunnis. They know. Musaddiq was elected by the Iranian people. Who toppled him? The Shah. America didn't. In the time of Shah, Musaddiq was prime minister. Look what they brought. They brought the so-called Khomeini. And Khomeini came from where? Never forget. Did he come from Saudi Arabia, from Algeria, from Mali, from Muslim country? From France, the head of the snake. The head of the snake, Air France. Khomeini was in France. The French,
Groomed him.
secret services groomed him, prepared him. Because they sacrificed Shah. Khalas, Shah lost what we call raison d'être, reason of being.
Okay.
So bring Khomeini. Play games. Khomeini will liberate Palestine, so people will Iran to spread actually. Who made a big service to that guy who wrote a book about devils? What's his name? Salman Rushdie. Khomeini.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to kill him, they would come up with fatwa. You pay 1,000 euro to any criminal, he will kill him.
Yeah.
But to make us look bad, so people will go to the streets, look at Islam. Every 10 years, they will make us look fool. Did you realize?
Yes.
79, the so-called revolution, Iranian revolution. 89, 90, the occupation of Iraq. They will let Saddam Hussein enter Iraq. 9/11. Every 10 years, when they see the world accepting Islam, and a lot of, because they study how many reverted in America this year, how many reverts in France, how many they have studies. When they say, well, look, whatever we did, so come up with something big. Expect another big thing very soon.
Yeah.
Just expect it and wait and see. Then you say, yeah, Sheikh, because you need to follow history, how it is made. The Afghan jihad. Then after the Afghan jihad, they come up with Bosnia. Then from Bosnia, they come up with this. Look at even Somalia. Who went to the other one? The Americans went to Somalia, or Somalis came to America? Black Hawk. Are you following me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you got tired? This is devil's deception too. Takbir. This is lecture about the devil's deception.
Yes.
Who went to the other's land? The Somalis or the Americans? Very good. Black Hawk movie. Who is the guilty one? Who is the barbarian? The Somalis. And who are the so-called semi-heroes? Malaysians. If I were you, I wouldn't have the Americans. I will turn a blind eye. I don't know where they are. You save them. What's wrong with you? لا ده Somalis, teach them a lesson. Your son was naughty and went to hit somebody's house. Let that owner hit him, teach him a lesson. Brought on him. So that he will not do it again. Who's the ugly guy in the movies? The Indians, Red Indians, or John Wayne? But you all turn John Wayne and Clint Eastwood. Without you knowing, oh, I want him to shoot the Mexican. The Mexican, that's his land. Texas is Texas. But you see how they brainwash us? Same thing with that famous movie called Titanic. You are with the sinners. You sympathize with the boy and the girl who did haram. While the 2,000, 3,000 innocent people who are drowning, old men and women who did nothing, you don't care. You just want to know what will happen to the actor and the actress.
Even
You got it or not?
Yeah.
Got it.
That is what they are doing to you and me.
Even the ugly white Popeye, we sympathize
Yes.
with him and his Jewish
Yes.
girlfriend.
And the other guy who has a
The
beard
beard.
like Sheikh Zoubir, who always papaya, say, whatever.
Brutus.
So, please understand, my dear sisters, how the game is played. Everything is, Shaitan is tricking us through these media outlets. That's why you should be proud of your hijab, wherever you go. Proud of your religion. Pray. And don't cross the street with hijab.
Why?
MashaAllah.
Why?
No.
Hijau lagi.
Don't cross when it's with...
Jaywalking. I was wanted to be
I didn't get it.
jaywalking.
No, serious. Look, sisters, with hijab, with me wearing like this, we represent Islam.
Yes.
Even if you don't believe.
People look at us and
Yeah. Uniform, very important. Okay, we stopped at page 399.